Hello, my name is Fat Man, and I am fully aware that there is piano playing in the background. But today I bring you a video about my screen recorder. Well, it's something like what you're seeing right now. Um, it's trash. If you've watched any of my videos, you know this. FPS, bad. Um, Quality of the video, bad. Like, I could be playing something at 60 FPS, it'll show you at maybe 30. If it's having a good day. This is just a terrible screen recorder. Probably can't even see this picture of a garbage can very well. Um, my screen recorder, not sponsored, pretty obviously, because it sucks. And don't sue me for totally destroying you. That was just a message to the creators of the screen recorder. Have you heard of Screencastify? Probably one you've had to use for recording something for school. They give you like a free account and you make a presentation with it and then you never use it again. Okay, but I'm poor and it's free and I don't think they know how to cancel a subscription to premium, so I can make the videos as long as I want, and it has editing. Bad, but I can add words and crop and stuff. And I can splice the video. Imagine. Okay, I was saying imagine because I actually think this. I was saying to imagine this. Imagine a screen recorder so powerful it can change the fabric of reality to anything as dim as it wants. If you're playing a high quality game, it can make it low quality. If you're playing a low quality game, it can keep it low quality or even make it worse. If you have low FPS, it can make it worse. If you have high FPS, bad FPS. You do not have an option with this. That is the power. It's like the reality stone. Imagine a infinity stone, but a screen recorder. That's what this is. Also, I'm using a new microphone, but I'm not sure if it's actually connected or not. So let's hope it is. I could try. Okay. Well, with this terrible screen recorder comes a freedom no one else has. Nobody else on YouTube can make videos this bad, yet so easy to set up. You just click the little tab on the top right, click Screencastify screen recorder has access to this site because I'm screen recording with it currently. I need someone to comment in the comments section. Free screen recorder that is actually good. Yeah, that would be a lifesaver. And as the most famous YouTuber of all time, I would subscribe to you, and then your YouTube channel, if you have one, would skyrocket. Like, imagine if Mr. Beast is subscribed to you. Then you know you're doing something right. Good thing I'm better than Mr. Beast. More subscribers, more money, more entertaining videos. I just can't lie to you guys. Yeah, I've had enough. This was supposed to be a long rant video, but instead I'm going to tell you a story. And it's a joke, so you gotta listen to this, okay? I heard this from a friend, so if that person watches this video, this is your credit, Wiggly Weirdo Jet. It's a YouTube channel. At the end of this video, I will shout it out, Wiggly Weirdo Jet. Okay, so imagine. Actually, don't imagine. You're not supposed to be imagining this. You're just supposed to be listening. A man dies, and he goes to heaven, but he's only in the third, like, he's in the second lowest level of heaven. And so he's there with his friend, and things aren't even bad. He has a job in this level of heaven, and he sees two guards at a gate, and he asks his friend, "What are they there for?" And his friend tells him, "Oh, those are the guards there guarding the gate to get to the next level of heaven." And so, yeah, the our guy, his name will be Bob. Bob is very interested. He wants to get to the next level of heaven, so he asks his friend, "How much money is it to bribe them, or like how can I get past?" And his friend tells Bob, it's $100 to get past. But it is slow work making money in any of the levels of heaven, because of course that's not what heaven's about. So he's on that grind, and after a long time, he gets $100. So he goes up. He goes to the guards. He's like, "Here's $100. Let me through." So they let him through, and now he's in the third farthest. No, the third away from the best level of heaven. The third level of heaven. Next would be the second and the first and the best. So he he's there and he sees another gate with guards. He's like, "Oh." And his friend was already there. His friend had actually been waiting for him, because while he was grinding, his friend he had left. Forgot to mention that part. But his friend was there, and he was like, "Oh, hey Bob, you made it. Welcome to the third level of heaven, where things are better." He has a plush couch. Things are awesome. He has like all these things. He has um, like their servants. There's good food, and in the cafeteria, they're serving like Thanksgiving dinner every day, or just like or some other food, like something you like. It's there. Um. So while they're in line in the cafeteria, waiting to get their mashed potatoes, turkey, the friend, um, he says, "Oh, you were looking at the guards at the gate. That gate leads to the second place of heaven, the second stage. I forgot level, the second level of heaven." And so Bob asks, "Well, how much is it to bribe them this time?" And he says, "Well, this time it's $1,000, because it's for a better thing." So he's grinding. He grinds for like an entire year just to get $1,000, and in that time, once again, his friend had gone ahead because he was there first, and so he was on that grind. And now he So once he gets to the second level of heaven, the food is better. It's a notch up. It's like 1,000 notches up. This is the second level of heaven. All right. So the beds are king size. No, they're queen size. Sorry, they are queen size, and they have these white mattresses. Mattresses. They're the most comfortable things. Well, until you get to level one. The food, they have soda, lemonade, all the drinks. They have like almost every type of food imaginable. And uh, so while he's waiting in line to get his lemonade, he asks his friend, Well, what are those guards for? This is like the best thing there ever has been, right? So how could there be anything better, right? What are they guarding? And he says, well, actually, there's one more level to heaven, and it's the best one, and it takes $1 million to get past them because they can't just let anybody get it through. So, so he's like, oh well, I really want to get there. If it's $1 million, it's gotta be awesome. And so he gets his lemonade, he gets some root beer, he mixes them because he's a. Let's just say he doesn't deserve the second stage of heaven. And then, while uh, he's working, right, it takes him 200 years because he's dead, so he's immortal, and it takes him 200 years to get this much money. And by this time, his friend has once again gotten $1 million and gone through, and so I keep breathing on the microphone. And so when he goes through, he's like, "Hey guards, here's $1 million. Let me through to the first stage of heaven." And they roll their eyes, they open the door, they let him through, and now he is in the greatest stage of heaven. King size beds this time. Like waiters and servants like waiting to do is every whim. He like anything he wants, he can have, except for this one thing. While he's waiting in line for his food, which is like a godly feast, because it's the first stage of heaven. He literally can contact God from there. He's he's waiting in line. He's like, "Oh, why is that line shut down?" And his friend is like, "Oh, well, they used to serve fruit punch there, but now there's no punch line. You're welcome. My name's Fat Man. Have a good day." And here we have Wiggly Weirdo Jet. Just before I forget, here is his channel. Notice I am not on the list of legends. But he has his videos pretty good. So yeah, check him out if you enjoyed that joke. If you didn't, all right. And here I am editing the video. This is actually the microphone. I did not have it plugged in right that entire time. This is what it's going to be sounding like from now on. Please forgive me. All right. Well, peace out. Actual ending.